Well, thanks for watching Market Day Report. Good morning to you. I'm Suzanne Alexander. Continuing our coverage of the new Japan trade deal, which represents a big win for American agriculture. The agreement, it does include the purchase of $8 billion of U.S. goods, along with an expansion of rice imports. No one better to talk rice trade than our good friend Jeremy Zwinger with the Farm and Trade Incorporated. Jeremy, always a pleasure. How are the markets reacting, really, following this announcement? What are you seeing?
There's a lot of excitement in California. The growers are very excited to expand the market. And if you break down the Japan trade, what's happened is their internal price is, 3, 4 times the price of what we can sell in California. So getting access to that market with a 0% tariff, and it looks like it'll be leveled up as it implements, but even access over several years is very, very key to these growers, because now instead of being withheld from a market, and it's going to be an increased amount of trade every year. And so I think they're very, very happy. And hats off to the Trump team. Hats off to the tariff negotiators. I mean, I would add to the just Japan the Philippine opening at 0% trade. For my Midwest growers, my North Dakota friends that I grew up with, this is very helpful. Indonesia, 0%, very, very helpful. In Vietnam, 0%. This is phenomenal for U.S. agricultural trade. Just to allow our grains to go there and beyond agriculture as well. So I'm pretty impressed actually by the trade agreements, and it's putting immense pressure on the rest of the parties to follow Japan, Philippines, Indonesia. So I mean, for the California guys, very, very excited. They want to see the details like everybody, but the deal looks amazing. That it'll increase to 75% is what the numbers or the press reports say, increase in trade. And they'd have to find new areas to grow the CalRose rice if that does happen, because it would expand, I think, beyond the current supply if that would happen in a very short time. So very exciting, very interesting, and I'm really happy with the direction of trade and tariff and the way we're going after all the concern the world had of what the America was doing.
Yeah, I mean, really, right? I mean, proving that this path that we've been on has really paid off. As you said, for people who may not know, you travel in these markets. You are there. You a lot of face-to-face time. You said you've been surprised that this was able to get done. Why do you think it's gotten done now? And a follow-up question to that, how big of a market is Japan for U.S. rice?
So I'll start with the first. I mean, I'm a truth seeker at the core myself as an analyst. And I believe you have to give great credit to President Trump. I mean, great credit. Regardless of your politics, whenever you open up a market for the U.S., it's a win for our country and all of us. So I give great credit for Trump and his team and the Secretary of Ag and the head of USTR. Great credit. These are no small deals. And I was actually, when the first tariff threats were put out, the 36% for a lot of countries, I was with the heads of some governments, and they were just like taken out of their chairs. And there had been a lot of unfair trade, not just in the tariff number, but these non-tariff trade barriers where you'd get a vessel there and they would just stop it and, oh, we have a concern. Again, I give the trust and the credit to Trump. He has done an amazing job of just saying, look, these deals haven't been fair. I'm going to call it out. And, you can't tariff us 50% and then expect us to allow free trade. I mean, it's just not fair, or keep our vessels out. So I think it's an amazing success for America. It's going to lead to a lot of trade and I believe manufacturing growth. But for sure, agriculture gets immediate return, immediate in the markets. If it wasn't just such an oversupply world market, you'd see prices up dramatically. It's just that oversupply that's holding the market prices back, I think.
Yeah, big boost, of course, for our producers here. Just great news. Jeremy, thank you for your time and your insight. Jeremy Zwinger with Farm and Trade Incorporated.